welcome back to Silksong! It's been a couple weeks since I last played, but I do remember that we were fighting Lace last time, and let's just get back into it here. I do find it kind of a pain to switch back and forth between OBS settings because I am recording other series, so that might be a contributing factor. But there is still quite a bit of backlog in the Silksong series. I just want to make sure I keep up with it so I don't reach a point where I have nothing to upload and then it's going to be kind of a drought. So here we go. I should... Well, let me just readjust my desktop volume so that it's not coming through twice. And just need to remember, I think the hardest part here is going to be remembering how to get back up. So I think this was the way. Yes. So we're equipped with the tacks and the cross stitch. I can't skip that cutscene there, if you can call it a cutscene. Yes, she does laugh at us. That is an important part of the fight. Okay. Oop. Now, I do remember she does like to slide around a lot. But, ooh, that was quite the reach that she had there. But I should be able to sort of react. And I think one tell that she has is her voice. I think she does say like a voice line when she's about to attack. So that might be one way that we can sort of see her telegraph. Oop. And luckily that one is not as hard to avoid. She's just gonna jump like that. Okay, no problems there. I think I could even, do something like that. Oh, well, I guess she countered me. We'll be looking to heal, though. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Don't tag me. Okay, just in case I could clash with her, just have to throw that out there, and then I can heal. Ooh, but I think if I quiet up, I have a much better shot. Oh, very lucky. Well, I should give myself a little bit more credit. I've been fighting her a few more times than the average boss fight so far. And when she teleports up, that's not too bad. If she doesn't jump here, I'll be completely fine. Oh my god! So, right, we did note that she does sometimes cross us up. Okay, that's not gonna work. Lace, you should know that by now. Ooh! Oh, phase 3! You don't say! Oh, thank you, Dice! Can heal. She does basically have no wind down to that attack. Yeah, you can see she immediately backdashes. But here, she does it twice in a row. Very interesting how this is the first fight back, and I'm immediately, the furthest I've ever been. Well, should probably keep my mouth shut, or else I'm gonna jinx myself. Whoa! Did she just take 2 damage? Like we do? That would be interesting. What a way to finish. At least we got to see what that looks like. But in general, very fun boss fight, I must say. She's very engaging. Nothing she does really feels unfair. And I feel like if I just spam the attacks, this boss fight is going to go by pretty fast. But I do want to just experience it as authentically as I can, shall we say. Okay, we do have the cross stitch, so I can just use it a little bit more. Ooh. And I feel like dashing back and forth in short steps is going to be a lot... Ooh, not like that. going to be a lot better as a dodge technique than trying to make large sweeping motions. Oh, okay. I guess she's going that way. Okay, right. Her voice line, we did note, is a tell. Hold on. What's my harpoon button? Okay, we did protect ourselves at least. Ooh, can clash with her there. Okay, very lucky to have not succumbed. And those forward steps help her clear distance very quickly. Oh, she still has a little bit of protection there. Okay, that's a cross-up. Right. So I was a little bit mistaken, actually. She doesn't just have 2 cross-ups. She has 3, 4, 5, and who knows how many more after that. The sky's the limit. But yes, I feel as though if I do keep my mouth shut and maybe take a swig of this coffee, we might just have a better shot. So I do have an impulse to heal when actually I could make more better use of the cross stitch. And I could take advantage of moments like that where she's above me to get an extra attack in. Okay, I did clash with her. I think I did hit, but it's simply... she simply powered through. She does jump a little bit to the right. Okay, the dice protected me at least one of those hits. Okay, we do have this cloak apparently. Forgot. Just trying to remember which button is my harpoon. Oh, that's the map. You don't say. Okay, a little bit of a frame skip there. We'll just heal. Another one? Another one! Another one! Okay, did stop appropriately, but then didn't dodge after that. Watch this. And I did figure out the spacing for staying safe after the cross stitch. She does go backward every time. Hornet, that is. Okay, that's a free attack. Okay. She kind of grabs me out of the air. Trying to bounce there. Ooh! I was trying to cross-stitch. That might have not worked still, I don't know. Okay. Oh, I did not even see that telegraph. And here, she does it twice in a row. It might not be safe to try to counter her. But we're getting to phase 3 consistently, so there's something to be said for that. Just sometimes her telegraphs are very... Oh, that's the harpoon. Oh, I guess I found the button. Accidentally enough. Yeah, sometimes her telegraphs just pop in one frame, like that counter there, and then all of a sudden she's countering you and you didn't even see it happen. Yeah, but sometimes, you know, I think I bounce on her head, but actually, whoa, didn't expect her to go to the right. Okay, horrible start. Okay, she does cross up from the air as well, like that. If I had more range on my base attack, I feel like I could bounce on her pretty safely. can just heal here, so why not? Ooh, that's why not. Is she gonna, yep, she's gonna dive through the world all the way to China. Okay, very close. I can just watch for her telegraphs. Now I think I'm experienced enough that I can, yep, mostly stay safe. And then just take the heal. Yep. Oh, we can actually just clank. She does cross up. Ah, but there's the grab again. It's almost like a command grab, if you can imagine it. And then there, unfortunately, I can't hit her. Yep. Does it twice in a row. I could have told you that. Okay, I can heal here. So I actually just will. Okay, you did get me. Yep. Nothing more effective than sweeping the entire floor. Alright, go ahead. Take your shot. I think she only does it twice in a row. Ooh, so that's how you get that reliably. You have to sort of... Ooh, okay, I'll take the 1 damage. You have to get her out of the knockdown animation. Cross up, 3rd, cross up, 4th. I've seen it all before. Hold on. No, she delayed it. How could you? Okay, well, you know, if I had a hitbox on my body, I could do that too. You think you're special? Ooh, I could have countered there. But in fact... Oh, beautiful finish! For the warding bell to get it. Now I get to laugh. We get to speak with her. I think that's the first time we've ever been able to initiate the speaking rather than her initiating it on us.
Congratulations, Spider. Finally, I felt your sting, and you've bared the truth of my pathetic, empty shell.
That's fine.
You always had the scent, child. You are no bug. Yours is a life born entirely from thread. Life? You're too generous. This weak, wasting existence. This was not life. Just a husk shaped to act as a child.
Then a friend.
Yours was life, Pale One. Do not confuse your unique creation with its absence. I've seen others make the same mistake. Platitude, Spider! From you? Don't be gross. Head on. Climb up and away. You've earned your audience with the divine. Face the Holy Mother who would fashion so cruel and crude a daughter as me. After all, it's you that she wants, is it not?
I just got chills. That's pretty sad. So it looks like Lace was a puppet, after all. And Hornet did mention she was not a bug, but didn't seem like she was an automaton either. Not really too sure what they meant by Husk. But anyway, you figure we could just walk into this, or is it going to be goofy and not let our horns touch the upgrade? Oh! That's a little funny. Is it... Could it be? Wings? We've seen this before. We'll just have to remember one wish to our waking. How to use the harpoon. Better a child spun frail than none. Oh, that's a lever. Better a child spun pure than them. Any more dialogue? Better a child spun mad than none. Just gonna give it a moment. Better a child spun frail than none? I think it might be repeating. One wish to our waking. Okay, it is. From our silk, a child born loyal. Okay, we did get an objective update. I was noting how this could be the end of the game. Poor Lace here. Maybe she has some final parting words for us. Doesn't seem so. However... Oh! Very interesting mechanism. And accompanying animation. But I did remember then from the media releases that we do have some areas with slopes that we could go down that seem to have like different art that we haven't seen before, and we also have the coral forest. So in that moment, I kind of realized that this game could be a lot bigger than I'm giving it credit for. Like, we open the map right here, and I was, speculating that this was basically the end. There could be a few more areas around, the Citadel, but indeed, it might just keep going up, and I would have no way to tell. That would be very interesting. And we do still have a couple more silk hearts to gather, so I imagine there's still a ways to go before the final end of the game. This could just be more of a checkpoint. But for now, let's check our updated objective here and see what it says. Pale Monarch, confront the one who haunts the lands of Farloom. Okay, I don't assume it's going to be right here. Still got more darkness. That's fine. We do now just have the health to be able to tank through a lot of unknowns. With any luck, that door will stay open. Very interesting. That could be a shortcut back. Okay, again, no map. Oh, my controller's now rumbling. The cradle. And we do have more butterflies. Okay, that's not interactable. Very interesting. I'm going to first check out what was in this direction. Because it just could be like a flea or something. You never know. It might be a little bit inappropriate for the sort of area we're in right after the... Ooh, that's a bit of a sliding puzzle right there. What is this? Oh, this feels like another Ventrica pod. Oh. Oh, yes, and indeed, we did unlock one. There we go. So that's the reason I go back, because you never know what you missed. And here, I imagine, is a map. But let's see what this says. Due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths, Ventrica travel shall henceforth be denied to all. For Fallen Eternal, a bug who serves must never die. Okay. That's very reminiscent of a room we've been in before, but I don't imagine this is the same one. I think they've just posted this up kind of by all the time clocks. The same kind of message, so everyone can see it. And very interesting that I decided to attack this one sort of trap door. because I kind of did read that as a passage when I might have just easily missed it if it was like the third or fourth one of these. I might have just, walked over it without really giving it a second thought. But I wonder if I have to actually enter the pod in order to sort of unlock this as a travel point. Not really too sure how it works, but I'll go as far as I can without committing to going somewhere else. Ah! Okay. Thank you for closing the door behind me. Well, we do have a bench right there, so... Just want to look above. Look before you leap. Generally good advice. Oh, and another silk eater. Thank you so much. Let's see how many we have now, because we do want to... Yep, 2 of them. We still have this cute hornet statuette, given to us by Flint, of course. Do want to make sure I'm aware of the dangers before I walk into them. It looks like a Ventrica pod that got stuck. Little bit tenuous. If it starts moving again, I imagine it's not going to be a good time. So maybe we'll get a move on here. Okay, so let's go up to the cradle and see what all is happening over there. Cradle, very, reminiscent terminology of birthplaces, birthplaces not being very new as a leitmotif to the series, or just a regular motif. I don't know what literary devices they're using. Okay, there's a lot of cages and a lot of webs. So it could be the case that we weren't the first sort of target for the Citadel, or for whoever is controlling, the calls, whoever's calling the shots. They might have made attempts on other sort of spider creatures. Or that might make no sense at all within the context of the world. I don't know. There's our map. And not hurting for rosaries at all. Looks like we got a map covered in cobwebs. So let's see here. Oh my lord. We do seem to be very close by. But if that is the end of the game, then I'm going to want to, at the very least, explore a few more of these offshoots here in this particular area. Because we do have a wet to the left there. Very interesting. They put gaps in the wall, but then they don't lead to anywhere. Yep, and that's just spikes. Very unique looking spikes, but spikes nonetheless. Not unique in function, only form. Any trapdoors? Wow. Sometimes you walk into a room and the art just hits different. Whoa. Couldn't imagine there was no dialogue here. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you could see the lace fight went much differently this time. Sometimes all it takes is kind of a stepping away from the game and just resetting your mentality. And then it just becomes that much easier. Weaver, in 8th part, last of their line, frail with age, tracked and taken to Sandsea Waste. Taken in Sandsea Waste, 7 choristers, 9 envoys, lost to task. Very cryptic. Weaver, in 8th part, last of their line, mortally wounded, tracked and taken in the Black Barrens. 4 choristers, 1 reed lost to task. Huh. So they're talking about weavers, and in 8th part meaning sort of the ratio of their bloodline? I'm guessing last of their line, mortally wounded, so that's sort of the state they were in when they were captured, I assume. Tracked and taken in the Black Barrens, meaning how the mission went. 4 choristers, 1 reed lost the task, so that's the casualties after the mission was completed. So if I come back here, whoop, I'd like to, okay, I guess we'll keep going down. Weaver in quarter part, last of their line, staked to service, tracked and taken beneath the city of steel. So many places, lost to the imagination. 8 choristers, 12 envoys lost to task. And, you know, how many do you imagine Hornet was able to take out before they captured her? I'll just read this one again. An 8th part. Frail with age. Well, that's definitely not us. So I wonder if they were capturing all of these weavers, why did they still need more? You know? Was it the abilities of the weavers that they were after, or was it something more special than that? Because if they were still, you know, after Hornet, then it seems like they didn't actually find what they were after once they captured these guys. So, assuming that's all that there was here, I'm gonna head my way back. With 3 health, I bravely chart forward. And I'm gonna guess that there's more to the game than simply this encounter we're coming up to right now. But let's see. We got some controller vibrations. We got a heartbeat. Always check the side, you never know. Could be missing out on something. They do like to throw some, you know, moments or kind of like items that you can only pick up when you're in the area. And if you trigger a sort of event, it kind of locks you out of getting those items. In Hollow Knight, there were a few places like that. Ooh. And see, this is what I mean. Ah, they have to taunt me. Just 1 bar remaining to heal. Very interesting. I don't think there's anything else here. Maybe if I play the needle in, though. Not that I need to use... Whoa! Almost missed that. Spin, bind, punish. I'm sort of using my health of the first, the last. We hear you. Our light divine, wake, 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 our mother true. Devotion to you, spin, bind. This looks like a hunter. This and that looks like a bow on their back. So I imagine this is going to be yet another boss right after we dispatch Lace. We're gonna probably throw another one at us, would be my guess. And here, I don't want to fall down, so I'm gonna try staying up. Let's see where we are. Oh! So it looks like we just opened a shortcut. Yes, okay, I see. So we can take that bench, and in fact, when while we're, you know, near the bench, why not just walk back and heal up? It does appear as though this is sort of the, would you say, crown to the map. So rather than there being a lot more to the game, I'm actually, with this new piece of information, I'm gathering that we're probably coming up near the end. And then the remaining areas might just be optional, would be my kind of assessment. let's see here. Which ability do I want to take into the fight? The cross stitch seems fine. I think it's the most hype, so to speak. So, and the tax, obviously my favorite tool in the game. So if there was one, you know, tool that I would like to use. Also, you know, the sting shard, not too bad either. But let's try to do it without tools, shall we? Again, all assuming there is a fight here. If only I got silk from these platforms. Very high notes. Hang on. I think we could still make it up. Yep. Oh, those do lock in place. So this should make it easier to get back up the next time when we inevitably fall. Oh my goodness, do you see that great ball of silk back there? It's almost like it's anti-gravity rotating in the middle of a dome or something. Looks like a big science project. Alright, so I guess we're gonna learn what they were looking for us, or what they were needing us for. Bonk. One last bonk, maybe, to send us off. Challenge? What am I challenging? Am I challenging the ball? Great balls of silk. What? Grandmother Silk? What? What is this? Okay, she sweeps. And of course it's waifu, because why wouldn't it be? I'm just gonna counter. I think they do attack on the way up, those swords. Oh my god, they do track you. Not surprised at all that that didn't last very long. But what a final boss to throw at us. It's almost like, you know, the final boss of Hollow Knight, but just injected with a few more illicit drugs. I am back at full health. I mean, I did glance at the moveset a little bit, so knowing that, is there anything I would want to change? Do I have this sawtooth circle? Okay, that's for our cloak. That could help us when we're floating. You know, it does seem to be the same sort of setup for a boss as the first game, where their body. I mean, not to give too much away, but you know what I'm referring to, you know, and so I don't think the tax would really help here. So maybe I just go ahead and equip the Sting Shard, and then I don't imagine that the counter is going to do too well. So more so just the Thread Storm, which has sort of area of effect. And then, you know, we're not going to get any rosaries for this, I imagine. The dice are nice where they are, but is there anything else here that could help us? Probably the weighted belt, but yeah, I think I'll just keep everything the way it is and just get the authentic experience. Unfortunate that they put this hole in the floor here, so we can't just run straight to the left. Because I imagine we're going to be retrying this a whole bunch of times. And then... Okay, thankfully that's not a sort of geometry there that's going to block our way. Is there anything else up here? No. But Grandmother Silk, or Great Mother Silk? What an interesting proposition. I'm still not too sure what, you know, the implications are. She does just kind of look like lace, doesn't she? In terms of her waistline and maybe other features. But, yeah, I could not even begin to guess the relationship that they had. Or, you know, what kind of nature this creature even has. Let's worry about that after we finish the game. Grandmother Silk, we meet again. Okay, I was able to actually see the swords line themselves up that time, so my... Okay, she does sweep. Maybe we, I'm very lucky to have not gotten hit by the first volley there. Okay, so we'll have to keep in mind that... Ooh! That after I see her claw, I will just have to worry about the swords coming down. It doesn't look like they hit on the way back, only when they're glowing. Oh, I thought I might be able to get to the left of her. Oh, thank you, dice. And I think I do get invincibility, or invulnerability. Tangibility? One of those. Okay, you can dodge to the left. And so far the attack speed isn't too crazy. But I imagine wave 2 or whatever, that's gonna pick up. Can I counter? No, I forgot I unequipped that. She does kind of move a little bit unpredictably in terms of just where she places her body. I don't want to put myself near the edge, which is why I'm not attacking her, because she could just turn it around and corner me in a second. So far, the hitboxes do feel fair. Nothing to complain about there. Okay, yep, that was my fault. A few more to heal. And surprisingly, we do stagger her. Okay, I might actually just want the counter so that I can protect myself in situations like that. Ooh. Okay. There's a lot to watch out for. Oh my god, so we do know now that the hitboxes of the swords are very thin. Ah. Okay, did hit her with the cloak for style points. It's worth it. That didn't feel right. Okay. We got waterfalls of rock. We got rock falls. Okay. There's a lot to see, and a lot to keep track of. Can heal. Luckily, she didn't put the swords on top of my head. Okay, the issue isn't the number of attacks. The issue is the screen shake, which is preventing me from sort of... Did she just do 3 masks, or am I hallucinating? Duck, Hornet, duck! Button mash? Is this a quick time event? If she spawns swords on the left side of the screen... Okay, thank God she doesn't put them off screen, so I can actually see the telegraph. I feel like I can attack a lot faster, but I'm just being very careful at the moment. Okay, do we have a dive to dispatch these Can we just... Is this a safe spot? Oh! I saw the two threads sort of on my left and right and figured if I stayed in between them I might be safe, but no such luck. Okay. I think the most boring part of all this is going to be the run back, so let's see how that goes. Oh, did I just climb past that? I was actually looking at my OBS when I did that, so I'm not really... if I can reproduce that, I will be looking to do so. Ah, get up, Hornet. Come on. Absolutely pathetic. I think the faster way is this here, and then... never mind, it's to the left. Okay. Oh. I'm so disoriented after that, I don't know what to do with myself. But I like how they're kind of reusing the sort of same kind of imagery and theming as from the first game. So in the first game, that kind of was a big moment where people said, well, "You're fighting the sun," and it's sort of kind of the same thing here. And so who knows if she is the ball of yarn or if she's coming out of it? Who can say? Of course, we do have the whole screen, the full screen splash every time. And I did say I was going to equip the counter and neglected to do so. But with enough training, I imagine it's not going to be too difficult to work around it. Oh, don't want to fall to that again. Not because it damages me, but because it takes so long to play the animation. Okay, it was trying to stall there. Doing a really great job of hitting her with the Thread Storm so far. And continuing to do so. Yes, just dash, and that'll keep you safe. Looks like, ooh, I can actually attack the thread to sort of remove one of them, interestingly. Is there something going on behind me? What's all that noise? Whoever's making that racket, stop it. I can get to the right side here. I'm getting some lucky... Ooh, unfortunate. I can heal, though. Some lucky crits, I guess. And Thread Storm again, just out of reach. But as long as I don't know how to deal with the spikes, I'm not going to really mess around with them too much. Okay, luckily I bounced back from that attack, which kept me zoned appropriately, or positioned appropriately, I guess. Ooh. Just paying attention to glowy things, because I know that's where the danger is. Not really looking, using my focus, just more so my periphery. We can't attack the thread. Move, Hornet! That's fine, just tank through it. For some reason, I feel like the boulders are more dangerous. Oh, no, don't do it. Okay, invincibility comes through. Invincibility mogs you. Okay. She does do the claw slash, which has been sort of what's tripping me up because it's so infrequent, so I don't expect it. We're binding? Oh my god! She's going Super Saiyan! How much further can we bind? I think you've bound enough, Hornet. Stop it! She's already dead! Okay, they turned that up to 12. Weaver Queen. So that's us, right? Very interesting. A game by Team Cherry, you don't say. Beautiful visuals on the credits this time. Oh, and there's that character who I have not seen since the beginning of the game, or since the last time we saw him in Bellheart. So many people. Who would have guessed it takes that many people to make a game? You know, they repeat it over and over. Oh, it was a game made by 3 dudes. But then the credits roll and it turns out that's not true at all. Extra special thanks. Silver gold sticker for you guys. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. I feel like I should have said that in an Australian accent. Game completion. 40 hours. Well, 41. I think I finished Hollow Knight in about 70 hours, but I was taking my time and I wasn't, recording it or anything like that, so I felt like I was a little bit faster this time around. And I'm sure there's still more to go. And of course we have Steel Soul mode. No reviving. Death is permanent. The ultimate challenge. Yes. Now we all know how to get past Steel mode in these games is you just pause, and in this game it's a little bit easier to just quit out to the menu. Because if you open your inventory, at least they pause the game now. But they did update Hollow Knight to sort of line the two games up in that regard. But they did say that Steel Soul mode was going to be a little bit different this time around, or they were going to have something, another sort of game mode that's a little bit different, that's a little bit more interesting. But so far, Steel Silk mode just seems like the same thing. But maybe it's different this time around. Who can say? We do have a new menu. But let's talk about that ending, shall we? It looks like Hornet sort of usurped the Silk Queen in some capacity and became the new queen of Farloom. I could not have seen that coming, because I was under the impression she was going in there to, dispatch the queen and then regain her freedom. But from that ending, it sort of implies that not only did she not get her freedom, she actually lost more freedom. So Hornet apparently can't win. And we still don't know what this button does. Could just reset the entire save, but I would imagine that this trash can does that, so I'm not too sure what this does yet. And I guess I'll find out later. But we do have a new marker, it looks like, right above my time there. There's a new bell, if I'm not mistaken. That's something new. We did see the UI sort of grow and my masks change to sort of Weaver masks. I'm not sure what the implications of that are, whether the grandmother was like a Weaver herself or some kind of other bug. We didn't really get any dialogue at all or further exposition from her or any surrounding characters. And we don't know kind of like what state she was in before and after the fight. So kind of a lot of questions. More questions have been generated than answered, I would say. And we do know that Team Cherry does like to add a lot of endings to their games. So I imagine that's only one of many. And all of them, as we know by now, are equally canonical. So, but I guess that's a very nice sort of cap to place on the map there, in case you wanted to just go, in case you want to ever just go back and fight the final boss again. Now, in Hollow Knight, there were diverging paths towards the end of the game, and in this case, I didn't really see another way, but in Hollow Knight you would use sort of, I'm going to get into spoilers here, so there's kind of no way around it. You would use the what was it called, the dream nail, to sort of unlock the next layer of the final boss, and in this case we only have this needle in, so my guess would be that we have to use the needle in somewhere in that fight in order to keep going, so to speak. So I wouldn't know when that point might come, or like what indicator to look out for to let us know that the needle-in will now like unlock. But if history is anything to go by, then that's how that system would work. So I'm gonna have to make a decision here about whether to try again and just keep my eye out for sort of moments like that. And while we still have some time left in the episode, why not just try again and try to keep it all contained in one episode here. Okay, unfortunate. Can keep going, so we know that the left side is what takes us up. Let's try that one more time. There we go. So we're challenging her again, but this time we're gonna look for any kind of silk, sort of textures or particles or set pieces, anything at all. And I might even just spam it. Spam the needle in. And I guess we'll get to test our metal, see if we actually have this fight down pat. Okay, I think I might be safe here. If there was ever a way to get out of this... oh, she does do 3. So that's confirmed. I think after they land, we're pretty good for just hovering there. Or walking through the swords. Can still attack her cheekily with the cloak. Okay. Maybe the next stagger I'll try the needle in. But overall, very easy boss fight. Way easier than Lace, I would say. Okay, she's gonna do 3 again. And just I'll immediately heal. And then also secure the... Oh, never mind. I didn't secure the warding bell. I do generate 1 silk, so that's not a problem. Will the rocks respond? It could have been during the stagger where I needed to use it, but not really too confident. Or, yeah, I'm not really too sure if that makes any sense at all. What if I just... What if I just play this needle in here? Oh! Wait. Calm down. Calm yourself. Wait. Did the music just drop? Am I crazy? She interrupts me, though. Just... Mother! I beg you. Maybe I have to play it around her, specifically. Nope. Ah, I should have binded to stall. But it looked like the music was dipping. If I'm not mistaken there. So maybe that was the way forward, and maybe I could have done it on the first pass, on the first phase. So maybe let's give that one more shot. Just jump! Okay. Just jump! Again. You know, I think I'm gonna have to go from the right side here. There we go. If only I could buffer that. Alright, so we're challenging again. But we're going the pacifist route. Can I skip? Yes, you're very intimidating. In more ways than one. I don't know what that means. So don't ask. Okay, I should have enough silk to just spam now. Oop. No! Okay, so what do you do there? No! If I need to do it around her, she's doing a great job of dodging my... I might just opt to heal for the moment. Nope. Okay, just stay in position. Hold still. Should we call her Silk? Is that her name? Is that her, like, colloquial name? Just stop firing for a moment. If this doesn't work, I don't really know what else to try, because we can't... we can't really interrupt our needle in to dodge. And if we can't guarantee that we can play the needle in for an extended period of time, then there's not really any way to figure out if this is the correct option or not. So for now, we're gonna end the episode here, but next time we'll keep trying, I think, because it does seem like the music is dipping, so there could be something more to that. And we'll figure out how the mechanic actually works, whether you need to sort of... so it's sort of like the doors that operate on gears where you have to keep hitting them, but if you stop hitting them, then they kind of retract again. It could sort of be like that mechanic. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Silksong, and I will see you next time.